Hey everybody, and welcome back to more Haunting of Castle Malloy. So I've got some good news and bad news for you guys. The good news is, no more bumbling around. I made an executive decision to go ahead and finish the game on my own. And the reason for that is the bad news, and that is that I had recording software issues, which is why I haven't recorded for a little while. Of course, by the time this gets uploaded, it's probably not going to be any difference just because it's going to come right afterwards. But there's been a little bit of a time gap in between parts 9, I think it was the last part. Let me check to make sure that, yes, part 9. I did record, I tried to record this part and then save my game, but then the recording cut out after a little while. So I started experimenting with the recording and seeing if I could find something, but it seemed to be a Steam-related issue, maybe, because the recording software runs out of there, and for whatever reason it works now. Maybe Steam had an update or something and something got fixed. But at any rate, I'm not complaining, but I just want to let you know that this is not really going to be blind. Now, it's been a little while, so maybe I'll forget a few things, but I just wanted you to know that the experience is going to be a little different. The other reason why I decided to go ahead and go play the other two Nancy Drew games after this on my own is just because the realization that Midnight in Salem, the 33rd game, is not yet here is definitely growing more and more real. And I really wanted to just experience a couple of Nancy Drew games for the first time without having to record the Let's Play at the same time. So I'll still record the Let's Play, and you guys will see it, but it's not going to be blind. But I'll try to do it without any help in front of me, so at the very least, we can get some of that fun frustration and whatnot. So, speaking of frustration, let's talk about this puzzle here. So, in the last video, I believe we had come to this conclusion that the constellations are ultimately what determine what set of stones get placed here, and then to each constellation is tied a season, and then the festival for that season. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this one. This one's really easy because this is obviously this constellation, Taurus, and that is tied to summer, which is that, I believe. And then the festival is Beltrain. Which one is that? Hang on. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Yeah. Yeah, because those are vowels. Okay, so that's that one. So then let's move on to the next one, which actually is Leo. I thought this was Scorpio, based on kind of the way this stuck out like that, but it ends up that it's Leo, which is interesting. So this one is actually correct. This is fall, and the festival is Lugnasa, which, wait a minute, is it this one? I think it's either this one or this one. I think it's that one. Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, because wait. Is this N? Yeah, this is Lugnasa. Okay, so that's that one. Then we move on to Scorpio, which is this. I guess that does kind of look like that, but it's weird because these stars down here are kind of throwing it off. And this is for winter, which has no leaves on it. And this is Samhain. Yeah, because that's an M. Alright, and then we get to the final one, which is Aquarius. And this is already here. And we get spring, which is this one with the new leaves. And oh, is that not right? Imbolc? Okay, so we had one that's wrong. It's one of these that's incorrect. Okay, I think it's this one. There we go. Alright, cool. So this gives us another plate. Excellent. Alright. So that's good. So now we can go on and move to the next task at hand. And that's going to have to do with these sheep. And for that we're going to need to talk to Denal, because we need sheep to make a new doll for the puzzle inside the house. And for that, we're going to need wool. So we need to use that sheep shearing machine, but we need the sheep to actually go inside the barn. So let's talk about that to Denal. Still cracks me up that this place doesn't... At least it doesn't explicitly serve alcoholic drinks, but I get it. I mean, it's a kid's game.
What's on your mind, then?
Oh.
I'll let you drink your crow's nest in peace.
Fine with me.
Oh, I know what it is. We have to talk to, I think it's either Kit or Kyler back at the mansion. Because the way you segue into this conversation about sheep, it's really hilarious. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's one of those things where you wouldn't think of this as a prerequisite for triggering a conversation, but true to adventure game logic, you end up having to do this anyway. So, let's find... and maybe Kyler.
What's going on?
Oh no, it is Kid, because we didn't talk to him about the luggage we found.
I found Matt's luggage in here, right over there.
What? Over where?
It was behind the cots.
Womp womp womp.
How'd it get there?
Looks to me like someone was trying to hide it.
Like
Well,
you?
It wasn't me.
Oh.
Matt hid it. Oh my gosh. He didn't go back to London. He's been here the whole time. Kyler was right. Oh my gosh.
I don't know, that sounds, rather contrived. Are you sure you don't know anything about this?
You sound kind of disappointed.
Marrying Kyler is the biggest mistake he could possibly make. If this means that's what he intends to do, you bet I'm disappointed.
Let's talk to him about his argument with Kyler.
I couldn't help but overhear the discussion you and Kyler had in the library.
That sure didn't go like I planned. All this talk of fairy kidnappings and practical jokes, I just thought it was time to clear the air, but what happens? Not only did she accuse me of being the bad guy in all this, but as it turns out, she had it right, and I had it wrong. Matt didn't walk out on her. His luggage proves it.
The part about your still having feelings for her, was she right about that too?
Ooh.
Yeah. As for what, if anything, I'm gonna do about it, I haven't quite figured that out.
Alright.
I better get going. See ya.
Drop by anytime.
We can also talk to Kyler about this development as well, so I'm going to go over there and see what she's been up to. It's really weird, like, going back into this game after playing two different Nancy Drew games. Like, I have a friend who can jump in and out of these games and play multiple ones at the same time, but I'm definitely not like that.
You've picked all the flowers?
Yep.
Oh, that's
Go ahead
right.
and put them in that
We haven't even
vase.
given them to her because they were arguing last time.
There you go.
Splendid. Anything else to report?
Here we go.
I found Matt's luggage hidden behind the cots downstairs by Kit's things.
How did it get down there?
It kind of looked like Kit was hiding it.
Dun dun
Oh,
dun.
don't be silly. Why would Kit do a thing like that? Well,
I can think of a
anyway,
few
that's
reasons.
good thing. It means Matt's still around here, just as I've been saying all along. Anything else to report?
I'll let you get back to your reading.
Good luck.
Oh, I forgot to check to make sure the sound was okay. I hope it's not too loud. I don't want to stop and then have a recording with like weird sound dissonance for the rest of the video, so I'll just check in between videos. So now we can go to Denal and talk to him about shearing sheep. Yeah, you heard me right. Those conversations were the prerequisites for that. Alright. The good news is, for the most part, I can safely say that we're mostly done exploring and looking around the castle grounds. We don't have to find any new stuff, I don't believe. Alright. Let's see what Mr. Denal has to say.
What's on your mind, then?
Would you by any chance know how Matt's luggage wound up hidden behind the cots in the Great Hall?
That I would. I put it there. I told the Sasser
Oh.
he was not to stay in Fiona's room, yet he did nonetheless. So, while he was out with the others, I took his bags and hid him, thinking to force him to leave her room. Wasted time, that was. Turns out the good people had something else in mind.
Sure.
Good at finding things, are ya?
As a matter of fact, I am very good at finding things.
Got something for you, then.
A key?
Aye, to the sheep pen. The sheep I'm keeping on the castle grounds need bringing in so I can shear 'em first thing tomorrow.
You want me to bring them in?
There's 10 of 'em is all. With that lantern of yours, you'll be done before you know. Go on now, take it. Just walk the grounds, and whenever you come upon a sheep, blow a whistle, and back they'll go to the barn. When you think all 10 are in, Go to the barn and make sure, then lock the place up, and that'll be that. Don't be looking at me like I've got 3 heads, lass. You can do it. Out with you now. There's work to be done.
So here's what's really interesting about this. Not only is that thing the most strange segue ever to a task, but the task, if this were real life, would probably be undoable because this sheep pen over here is open the whole time because of this wall coming down. Let's see, where is it? Right over here. Like the sheep, if this were real life, the sheep would probably just wander out here like that. I don't know how in the world, other than video game logic, they're staying in here. But anyway, we just have to walk up, wait, we had to click on that. We have to walk up and grab them with the whistle and make sure that we do this quickly enough, because if we wait too long, then they're going to escape the pen before we lock it up. So we got to make sure we don't do that. Thankfully, the game is pretty generous with time, so that's not too hard, but if you start messing things up, or if you start wasting too much time, I should say, then they'll all start escaping, I think pretty much in the exact same time intervals that you put them in there. So if you put a bunch in a row, like I'm doing right here, then they'll start escaping all in a row, which is not very fun. Alright, so we still got 4 more. Whoop. I heard a whoop. There we go. They're mostly up in this area. Like, I don't think I've ever seen one roaming around down at the bottom. And they don't really move around too much either, so that's kind of helpful. Alright, where are you? Not seeing this other one, so it's probably up higher. The other thing is, I'm surprised that they're not walking off the cliff over there. I mean, sheep are not exactly super smart. Okay, where is this sheep? Where are you? Seriously, where did you go? Okay, this is problematic. I hope they do not start escaping. I don't even hear it bleeding or anything. I hear the frogs. Oh, where are you? Good grief, where's the sheep? Oh no. There you are. Where are you? I heard a sound. Where are you? I don't have headphones on, so I can't tell if it's directional. Where is it? Come on, sheep, where are you? We're still at 9, so that's good. Where in the world is this? There! Good, okay, so let's go ahead and head back in, and hopefully none of them get out. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't go all the way there. Where's the... Oh, wait. I went too far. It's this way. Okay, please stay in the pen. Please stay in the pen. That would be amazing. Okay. Okay, I think we're good.
There, the paddock's all locked up.
Good, okay, we didn't have to redo anything. The first time I tried recording this, I had so much trouble with that. But thankfully, this time it wasn't so bad. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to Denal, because we need some instructions on the shearing. Although the instructions are there, he's going to have some additional stuff for us to do, so... Let's go to Baylor. Oops, there we go.
The sheep are tucked away in the barn, then?
They sure are.
I knew you could do it, lass. Will you be wanting something else from me, then?
Since you're going to shear the sheep that are in the barn tomorrow anyway, would it be okay if I sheared one of them tonight?
You know how to shear a sheep, do ya?
Well, no, but I need some raw wool, and I figure it can't be that hard.
I'm willing to let you give it a try, but you'll not be finished till you've filled 3 bags. Do I have your word on it?
I just love how as soon as we mention that we want to shear sheep, he's like, huh, maybe I could get out of doing this tomorrow.
3 bags of wool, you got it.
All right, then. The book there in the barn will tell you how to operate all the equipment. Oh, and to get a sheep into the shearing station, just blow this tune on your whistle. Read the instructions, blow the whistle, and you'll be adding sheep shearing to your list of talents in no time at all.
Yeah, so you have to actually talk to him about that so that you know how to blow the right tune. But the good news is we do, so let's go and give it a shot. Okay. I appreciate these pathways here that help guide you in the right direction. Alright, so all we need to do is read the book, although it's not really a book, it's more this thing, which tells us that we need to look at what values here for group color and family display when the sheep come in based on the microchip inside them. And then we need to watch what emotion the sheep is exhibiting and then enter in the number corresponding to those and then add all 3 numbers, or enter in the sum of the 3 numbers, I should say. So let's start. I think there's a bag. Yeah, there's already a bag in there. Do, 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 do. And the sheep didn't even let us finish. He was already on his way up. Alright, so what do we got? We got red, and then we've got keen, which is 25 when added together. And this sheep looks, I would say, panicked. That looks pretty nervous. So let's add 16, which makes this 41. The good news is that even though we don't quite know how to shear a sheep, this machine does it all for us.
Whoa, who programmed this thing?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Was it the guy who owned the castle? Alright, oh wait, we need to call up another one. Do, 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 do. I like how he trips the thing to make it go back. Okay, so yellow, keen. So that's 28. And this one, or wait, maybe this is panicked. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put panicked for this one. So that would make this 44. Okay, that looks a little strange. Let's see, how's our bag doing? Okay, it's getting fuller, but not quite. I think you have to do 3 per bag. So we have to shear 9 sheep. Okay, that definitely looks happy. He's bouncing around there. Red, Quinn, that's 26, and happy, 12, so 38. Alright. I think that's the look you get if you do it correctly. I'm not sure.
1 bag down, 2 bags to go.
Alright, and then now time for part 2, sheep number 1. Alright, so this one is brown and then burn, so that is 23 plus 6, that's 29. I'd say this is angry. He's pawing at the ground and he looks aggressive, so that's going to be 42 when 13's added to it. Actually, I think when you do it wrong... Whoa. Okay. I'm not sure why you would need that in a sheep shearing thing, but I think if you do it wrong, it doesn't actually matter what they look like, because you can get stuff like that. You'll hear the sheep go, "Brah!" or something like that. So you have to be really careful. Alright, yellow keen again. So that's 28, and this is another angry one, so 41. Another ribbon one. Maybe if they're angry, then you need to make sure that they get some love or something, so they put ribbons.
2 bags. I promised Mr. Delaney I'd fill 3.
Alright, so we got a different one here. Green and Ronan, that's 19. And this one isn't doing anything, so I'd say that's calm. So let's put 30 in. Curious to know what we get for a calm sheep here. Oh, we get another ribbon one. So maybe it's not tied into whatever emotion they're exhibiting. Okay, sheepy, what do you got here? Green Daily. Alright. That's 21, and this guy is... Okay, I'd say that's panicked. So... that would be 37, I think. I just love how it sucks all that wool there. There's also another sheep style that you can get with like a purple mohawk, but we haven't gotten that one yet.
I better check the bag to see how much wool I've collected.
Oh, we're
There,
good.
all done.
All right. I kind of want to just see if we can get that one. So let's try shearing more. We're not bumbling around so much with trying to figure out the puzzles now, so I think we can afford to waste a little time here. So blue and then keen, that's 30, and this one's bleeding. So that would be 45. Come on, give us the mohawk. Oh, come on. We've seen that one like 5 times now. Now, I don't believe the bags... Yeah, it's just going to stay like that. Even if you keep doing it. I think there's an achievement you can get for getting a bunch of sheep sheared. Green and then Quinn. And this one seems like he's bleeding as well. So that would be 38. Meh. Meh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Yeah, I guess they look like that if you do it wrong. Yeah, we heard the bad noise. I want to get one with a mohawk, though. Okay, that one's happy. So green, burn. That's 25. So maybe the previous one was panicked. 25, and then, let's see, 37 again. Come on, mohawk. And... oh, we got that again.
Is that a sheep or a show dog?
Oh, wait, no, that's a different one. No, that's a different one from the one we saw earlier. Yeah, so this should... yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, I guess we could just take it and not really show it there. 'Cause I think the first time I played this, it was just stuck in that middle state where it's like partially filled up. Okay, so Green Ronin is set 19, and this one's calm, so 30. Come on, mohawk, 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 mohawk. Oh, I do like that look though. That's pretty cute. And this one is brown keen, and that is 27. Let's go with panicked this time. So that's 43. Wait, that was wrong too? What?
Guess I messed that one up.
Oh. So what did we get wrong that last time? I am not sure. Alright, that's happy. We know what that one is. Green Keen, and then that's 23. Okay, 35. Come on. Yes! There we go.
Now that's an interesting look.
Okay, so I think that's all the looks. So we will go ahead and leave because we got our wool. And we don't have to come back here again, so that's good news. I'm really curious to know how Kit got in here since this was locked up. Unless he somehow knew the combination and then put it back into place, but I doubt that. Maybe he knows how to swim, whereas Nancy doesn't, so... I'm trying to apply too much logic to this game. Alright, let's go back to the bog. Right there. I like this music. This is really... It's kind of like creepy, but it's very calming. I like that juxtaposition. Alright, we got a sheep doll. Cool. Okay, so that should be it for that. Still don't know what's in there. I don't think there's anything else we really need in here, is there? I think we're pretty much good. Alright, so let's go ahead and head back to the house. I'm going to try to, from this point on, just do 30-minute installments for these games. So I'm going to try to make sure I get timed on that each time. Especially now that I know what I'm doing a little bit more, so I think it'll be a little bit easier to get more done in each video, too. But we're almost coming up on that, so let's go ahead and do this puzzle real quick. Now, I don't really know if... Because the previous two iterations of this puzzle gave us coins. So I don't know if you have to solve them before you do this. Or if that's just... something optional you can do. But something tells me it is something that you have to do. Alright, so this is the current puzzle. So... This girl is directly above the dog. The dog has a knight to his right, or left, and he has a cow somewhere to his right, and he has a knight somewhere to his right as well. So I think the dog... So is there any other clue about him? The dog would have to go here, because this is the only place with multiple... I keep calling them knights, I guess they're more guards. So yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. Also, yeah, that has to be the case, because the cow is has to be on the lower level for this and this to be true. So let's go ahead and put the dog there. And if that's the case, then the cow has to go here in order for that to still be a knight, or a guard. So we'll do that. So that means that this girl, not that girl, this one. Wait, is that right? No, wait a second. Oh, it's this one. My bad. I got for some reason, I think because it's darker down here, the color tones just threw me off there. Alright, so we got those down there. We've got a knight with a sheep and a pig in a row somewhere. So that could be over here, especially since these two spaces are occupied. And that would probably be the case since we've got this formation here as well. So that's got to be true somehow. Okay. So in order for the knight to still be visible, this would have to go here, the sheep would have to go there, and then there's the pig. There really isn't a specific spot for this pig. And the horse here, the rocking horse, is not mentioned. Oh, wait a minute. We can put this girl over here because of this clue. Alright, so now we've got a few things here. This has to go... I'm pretty sure this has to go up here. Because this has to be to the left of the cow on any floor, so this can't go there. This is still not being used, so it's just the pig at this point. Alright, let's try here. Nope. There. Aha! Okay. Another screeching noise, and we got another plate. Although this one is much more elaborate than the previous ones. So how many plates do we have now? We got this one, this one, this one. Do we have only 3? Wait, no, we got 4, I think. Yeah, we got that. We got this. And that. And then we got that. Okay, cool. That's good news, because we need to find out what to do with these binary numbers. So I'm going to go head back to the, not the library. Is it the library? Yeah, it is the library, because he had it in here. Or not there. Here. Okay. So, as I mentioned earlier, binary basically works in terms of being a base 2 numbering system. Like I said when we first saw this, if you've watched my Let's Play of Abduction, I explain it a little more there as well. But essentially, the way this works is that there's places, much like there is in base 10, except in terms of powers of 2 instead of powers of 10. So 1 will be, the 1's place will always be 0, and then we get to the 2's place, and then the 4's place, and 8's place. And whatever number is in here will be that times that. So, in other words, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0 will be 2 plus 8 plus 32 plus 64. So, I'm going to go ahead and pull up what I had in terms of a photo for this. I believe I took a picture. Did I not take a picture? Hang on. No, I did. I'm going to look up each of the plates here. And for this one, we have 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1. So this is going to be 1, I believe. And then 3. And then we got, see, nothing in the 4s, 8s, 16. So this is 30, this is 64. So 67, so this is C. Alright. Okay, that's the one we just saw. Alright, and then we got this one. 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1. So this is 1, and then we get to 4, and then 8, which is, altogether that's 13, then there's 64, so that's 77, which makes this M. And then we've got this guy, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, which is, let's see, 1, 8, 16, so 25 plus 64, which would make this 90, no, 89. Is it 89? Yeah, so this would be Y. And then we got to this one, which is 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1. And adding these numbers together, we get 3, let's see, 11, and then 64, 75, which is K. All right. Now, I'm actually proud of myself for this because I actually figured this out without any help. At least I think for the most part. I may have actually had an interface issue with what I'm about to show you here that I had to work through. But the letters C, Y, M, and K have to do with the printer over here. And these are the different types of ink that the printer uses. So this is actually where it got a little confusing, because it turns out you have to do this all in one go. So what you have to do is you have to put a piece of paper on here. And I don't think it actually matters in what order you do any of this. But this one, let me just make sure I get each one right here, because I don't think it actually displays these in the order of C, Y, M, K. This one right here is, let's see, 1, 8, 16, so that's 25. Okay, yeah, this is definitely Y. So let's go ahead and put this in. Put the yellow ink there. And we will... Then we turn the... Oh wait, we have to put the paper on. There we go. Now here's where it got a little tricky. I didn't realize that you had to use the same paper for each one of these, and you couldn't dry it until that point. So you had to put a different piece of, a different plate with a different ink, and then put the paper back, and then do it again. Which, for some reason, I totally got thrown off there. So this, I believe, is C, if I'm not mistaken, because this is a very low number. So let's put our... Wait. There we go. Put our paper back. We'll get it here. So that would mean this is M. Yeah, that's definitely right. I remember this now. So let's put M. This is magenta. So yeah, the colors are cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. I'm not sure why the K is used instead of B, but... Oh wait, I know. It's because of B being for blue in an RGB context. Alright, so that's good. And then finally, let's do the black one. Alright. We got the jetpack startup sequence. Yay! That's good news. Alright. Cool. Well, in the next video, we are going to play with the jetpack. So until then, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you on the flip side.